Here's a quick way to get 2 pages done in a snap. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Thank you so much for liking, following, subscribing, and sharing. Don't forget to go here for more fun. You can find a link to my Creative Memories website where if you are not already loved by an advisor, I would be honored if you would pick me to shop any of the items I'm using today. Speaking of today, I am a big copier. I know you guys know that. I call myself uncrafty because I just am a great copier. So I really love this book. Been doing lots of those. But I also follow other Creative Memories advisors, fellow teammates, people I look up to. And this person that I am doing her layout today, she really inspired me to come up with my own branding, Un-Crafty. She is the lazy scrapbooker. I have had the pleasure of meeting her and hanging out with her in Mexico. She's awesome. I love this layout. It's quick and easy. I'm going to do it with Halloween, the BooYah. And guess what? I have pictures. Okay, so don't forget to go here, not only for that link to my website where you can shop these things, but I also have no longer available items, digital scrapbook products, pre-made scrapbook pages, links to workshops and retreats. Some have Zoom options and information on joining my team. It's a great business to be a part of, and I love sharing it all with you, and I would love for you to join my team. So let's get to this quick page. Okay, so Halloween. These are Halloween pictures from a couple years ago. They are getting ready to go in a book. I have my Halloween stickers, my BooYah stickers, and I have 2 sheets of BooYah paper. One full sheet because I'm going to do mats out of it, and then 2 other scraps that I'm going to use. But I have 2 pieces of coordinating cardstock. This is pumpkin and eggplant, and I'm going to stack them just like this, and I'm going to cut them both at 3 3/8. So not every mark, but every mark is a 16th. The next biggest mark is an 1/8. So we need to count 3 of those. 3 3/8. So 3/8 is it's 2 hash marks to the right of 3.5. I hope that's helpful. Okay, 3 3/8. Then I'm going to stack these 2 lovely pieces of paper. Actually, I'm going to do them one at a time because this one's smaller. So 3 inches. I'm going to save my scrap because you never know. And we want to cut them at 11. So I'm going to cut 1 inch off. So 3 by 11. 3 by 11. Perfect. And then I'm going to show you a fun little hack that I think is helpful because I'm going to cut these at weird angles, but just so they're stuck together for the moment, I'm going to put a little bit of repo on there, and that way they'll be stuck together because you want these 2 to be together during this process. So I just put a little repo on there, and you're just going to make 3 random diagonal cuts, not measuring, not worrying about any of that, just random. Then we're going to take our 2 base pieces. So basically we're going to make 2 borders. And we are going to rub that repo off. And I'm just going to put these down, alternating the patterns. And you're going to leave a little gap. Super excited. This is going to be super cute. Okay, so this piece, instead of going here, I'm going to put it over there. That making sense? And you're just leaving a little gap between everything. It's so cute. This paper is super fun. Perfect. And then we have these two. There is a little repo left on this one. Have to rub off. It looks like it did leave a little, left a little residue, but that's okay. In this busy pattern, it'll be hard to, you won't even see it. The other thing you could do is clip them together or just hold them and hope for the best. I don't really like how that one landed, so we'll start over here. There we go. And then finally this guy. So everybody's, the cool thing about this is everybody's is going to look different because you're just randomly cutting. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip these over. And I'm going to weld these pieces back together. So line them up. A little more tape than I normally would. I'm pretty frugal on my tape. Let's see if I have some strips we can use. There's a strip. And that honestly is a cool page too, that you could decorate up if you're using top loaders, and you can use the back. I'm not going to do that though. And we'll do this side. Line them up just perfectly. And we'll find another strip here. Might have to cut one. Not seeing anything that I totally. How big is this? That's 4 inches. We might use that. I'll just find a scrap here. 1 inch strip is usually sufficient. Perfect. All right, so now we're ready to put our pictures and photo mats on. I think I like it best like this. Yes, very cute. All right, so I do want some photo mats. I also want to cut a couple of these. Kind of fussy cut them out here. So I think this one, these two maybe, I'm gonna fussy cut. And then, oh, this one would be good to fussy cut also. Super fun. I had a Wizard of Oz thing at my last trunk or treat. Actually, I think it was 2 years ago. So one trend that is coming back that I really enjoy is cutting people out of pictures. And Halloween pictures are really cool for this. So I'm going to use my micro tip scissors, which are back in stock, by the way. Halloween is a pretty, you know what? I really just love dressing up, and that's why I like Halloween. I love costumes. And I love seeing other people's costumes. So it's one of my favorite holidays. And this is so cute. Isn't it so fun? I love cutting them out. And this is my nephew. He was Patrick Mahomes going to school that morning. I don't know about y'all, but I am not ready for the time change. Not my favorite time of year. At all. That's pretty fun, guys. I think he needs to go over here and she needs to go over here. And then I have 3 long and 2 landscape. Oh, I was going to cut him out too. Jeffrey Dahmer here. What a horrible costume. But it was funny. He even went to the extreme of dyeing his hair. This year I am working at our local restaurant. I'm bartending for Halloween. So I am going to be a flapper because I decided that would be the most cool. Like I wouldn't sweat to death. Now one other thing I was thinking I might do is do some circles and some white mats. So I think these two, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do the outside of the smallest circle red. On both of these. Oh no. Well, we're gonna do our best. Just cut part of my face off, it's fine. And then I'm gonna do green with some white paper. And then we'll build photo mats for the others. And I may not put the full circle on my page. I might cut it. We'll see. We have options. I always make sure it's cut before I move my shape, or try to. That way I can go around again if I need to. Done with those. Let's glue these guys on there. And then let's make some decisions on what our photo mat size should be. So I was thinking I'd put this up here and cut the top of it off. And then I could put this down here and cut the bottom off. So then I have 3 more pictures that I think most would be, like I could pick 2 bigger ones. But the rest could be 4x4s. This one maybe not. So I'm going to do 4x4s because actually I'm going to do 3 3¾ squared. And then I'll do a 4-inch mat, photo mat. Three and 3/4 on all of these guys. Ooh, this one I might want to leave big. It has a little white piece on it though. This one does too. These I'm going to leave big. Let's just cut it a little. Let's cut a 1/4 inch off each side so that we can do a good 4x6 photo mat. Perfect. So 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. One more here at 3 3/4 squared. Cut their little feet off. Love my new trimmer. It is still out of stock, but I do have some in stock. And then we need 4x4s out of this. We need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 4x4s and 2 4x6s. I'm gonna get my big trimmer out. I'll do the 2 4x6s of this. And then we need 4 4x4s. I'm gonna cut once at 4. And then to make this one, I'm gonna line it up at 4. I'm gonna put my housing on the 5. That means my blade's on the 4. Cut up from there. Then I'm gonna rotate and flip. Line it up at 4. Housings at 5. Cut up, and there's my 4x4. And then I have a nice big chunk left. And then these need to be 4x4s. And then we can start putting this all together and embellishing with some stickers, which, you know, a lot of times Halloween pictures don't really need a whole lot of embellishing, especially with this busy, crazy paper. Let's see. So I know I want him down there. I know I want them guys up there. I might want that there. Which leaves these. And my little dog too. Should watch that movie. It's one of my favorites. That's pretty cute. I think I like it. I think I want this in the same spot. This side. Time for magic when it all goes together. So fun. I'm sad I won't be able to participate this year since I'll be working. But I'll be back another time, I'm sure. Oops, stay there. These cutouts are funny. I like them. I like them a lot. All right, let's line this up on my mats here. I like to have it even. But I do just eyeball. I'm not too picky. I figure if it looks good eyeballing wise, it's gonna be perfect in the book because nobody's gonna tell when they're on two different pages. Know what I mean? Okay, that's super fun, guys. Digging it. All right, let's cut off all the extras I got hanging off here. And then we'll do some stickers. These stickers are really fun because they are sparkly. I don't think we need any borders. I need a pretty good large title block, I think, to go right here. So trick or treat sounds good. Let's do that with a little, definitely need this guy. Little trick or treat bucket. And maybe this cat. And I might want to put foam squares on them. Do that. And these bigger guys. And then some smaller. I really wish I had that powder right now. It would be handy. I think I need one more right here. I think that's probably plenty. I'm not a big fan of the plastic things. I know you guys know that. I've said that a million times. I feel like that needs some more zhuzh. Let's zhuzh it up. A little moon and some stars. Yeah, these stickers are sparkly and fun. Don't need those. Where's the other stick? Here we go. More candy. Best costume. That's cute. Eek. All right, I think I'm done. What do y'all think? Okay, I hope you liked that. Don't forget to go here to find a link to my Creative Memories website where you can shop all those goodies. If you're not already loved by an advisor, pick me. Thanks for liking, following, subscribing, sharing, and there's lots more down here, so go check it out. I would appreciate it, and I will see you all next week.